Well, hello. How are we doing today? I hope all is well. Welcome to Rocking with Rob, man. It's been a while since I've been on here. Uh, Excuse the camera. I know it's not as clear as everybody else, but I hope it's clear enough for y'all to understand what this is about. So I really don't, I try to stay away from certain issues because they're just so politically incorrect, regardless of what you say about it. But this one's really bothering me, and this has to do with Kaepernick. So I'm going to share my screen and explain to you why I have such a problem with this issue with Kaepernick not getting an opportunity to play football again. I hear all of the talk. I've been watching what they said recently about his talks with, his workout with the Raiders, which is my favorite team. So, to me, it doesn't matter who gives him a chance, but I know he's better than probably a third of the starting quarterbacks in the league. And they talked about his last 2 years. He wasn't that good his last 2 years. He was up under Chip Kelly, who is no longer a head coach in the football in the NFL because he sucked. Sorry. He's great at college. He should stay at the college level. He was doing great at the college level. His game plan works in college. It just didn't work for the NFL. But we're blaming Kaepernick because he was under Chip Kelly. Anyway, on to my topic. So everyone talks about, his kneeling. And I don't really understand it. It's because everything that he did is why it has to do with this post that just came out today that the NFL is doing in regards to social justice, right? And the president at the time, we all know who it is. I'm not here to bash anybody, but the truth is he made it a political bashing and made it about something it was never about, which come to find out, he was just mad at the NFL because they wouldn't let him have his own football team. When he tried to purchase, I think it was the Buffalo Bills, and they wouldn't let him do it, and he was blocked. So then he made it a point saying that he was going to, embarrass the NFL. And he didn't embarrass the NFL. He embarrassed Colin Kaepernick. And he made light of what Colin Kaepernick was really, truly trying to point the finger at, and made it about saying Kaepernick was disrespecting the military by taking a knee during the Pledge of Allegiance, or the national anthem, I'm sorry. So, which anyone who continues to say that, I really just say you have a right to your opinion, okay? Because everyone has a right to their opinion, just like I do. So you have a right to your opinion, but understand your opinion is not factual. It is just your opinion, because he made it very clear it had nothing to do with the military. He was actually told by someone in the military that taking a knee during the national anthem was in memory of those who had fallen. It was just like at the flag being at half mast. He was told that by another person in the military. So because before he was sitting down, he wouldn't stand up. And so someone from the military told him, take a knee is respectful during the national anthem because it is representing those who have fallen for this country and those who have been killed and shot in social injustice acts have fallen in this country underneath the flag that says we're all equal, and underneath the flag that says it's supposed to protect and serve all, not a color, not because you're a criminal or you're doing criminal acts. That doesn't give anybody the right to take your life just because you've made some mistakes in your life. No one has the right to take your life for that. So I'm not even going into the acts of what have happened, We all know what happened. We've watched them. We've seen the news. You can do your own research on that. So let's stick to the subject. So the NFL pretty much blackballed Colin Kaepernick from having a job in NFL because he took a knee to speak out against social injustice. Those of us who understand truth, in fact, that's what that was all about. It had nothing to do with being disrespectful to the military. It's the last thing he was doing. Okay. So put all that aside and let's talk about what he was talking about and what he was kneeling about. Social injustice. So now I'm going to share my screen and I want you to see this. This is crazy. It is truly crazy because of what the NFL is doing about social injustice. So here, as you can see, NFL renews 21 grants worth $6.5 million as a part of social justice initiative. It has renewed these. That means they were already in place. The league announced the renewals on Wednesday. That brings the NFL to more than $244 million in contributions to 37 national grant partners since 2017 as a part of a 10-year, $250 million commitment to efforts supporting social justice. The greater societal needs that these organizations serve represent the core tenets behind Inspire Change, and their meaningful work and measurable impact continue to inspire the NFL in its ongoing quest for social justice, said the Senior Vice President for Social Responsibility. 2017. Okay. You can read this. It's on the NFL page. You can look it up. I'll place the link on my Facebook page. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that while we're sitting here right now. So here they are doing all this social injustice reform and grants and everything. But so my question is, so what about Colin Kaepernick's, I'm just saying Colin's job back? Because this is in 2017. Okay. And since this is in 2017, you realize he was kicked out he did all this in 2016. He hasn't played since 2016. So literally the year after he took a knee for social injustice, he hasn't played in the NFL since. And now since y'all kicked him out basically and blackballed him from getting a job in the NFL, since then you've had these grants and helping Inspire for Change and other organizations with grant money for social injustice. Help me understand that. What? That's completely hypocritical. Completely hypocritical. So my props off to Mark Davis and the Raiders just for giving that young man a chance. If you sign him and give him a year behind a great quarterback in Derek Carr and allow him to get his feet back into the NFL, we all know he'll be starting somewhere, if not at the Raiders. And not only that, if Derek Carr, who has proven to get injured throughout the year, will have a strong, super strong backup, right? So I don't understand how you're going to kick a man out because he was standing for social injustice, and ever since you kicked him out, you put up $244 million in the last 7 years, 6 years, or 5 years. I'm sorry. Come on, America. We got to stand up for Colin Kaepernick, man. We need to make phone calls. We need to get on here and tweet. We need to get on Facebook. We need to be on YouTube. We need to make this go viral. Give that man an honest chance. Because of him, you started all this giving money away and all these grants because of what he did. And y'all blackballed him. It's that simple. All right, this is Rocking with Rob. I hope the video comes out decent. I hope the audio is decent. If nothing else, you saw the article. What about Colin Kaepernick's job back? Since you want to use his taking a knee, and now you want to have all of these grants, but you blackballed this man out of a job. God bless you all. I love you. If you have any unforgiveness in your heart, forgive all those. I forgive the NFL. I forgive everybody who had a piece in the pie. It's not about unforgiveness. It's about justice for this man, Colin Kaepernick, who stood up for all of those young Black and brown children and young men and women who have been just done wrong, whether it be in the courtroom or on the street. Social injustice is not just someone getting shot. Social injustice also has to do with our courtrooms. So he stood up for that by taking a knee, and it cost him his job, and it's cost him millions. Y'all understand? It's cost this man millions of dollars, not just his salary, but he lost all of his endorsements to stand up for your kids and mine. Let's stand up for him. God bless.